The Russia-Ukraine war continues with all its might despite the ceasefire news. In the new footage, this Russian soldier makes a big mistake. He responds by kicking the kamikaze drone that is coming towards him. This mistake, made out of panic, ends the life of a Russian soldier. Russian soldier is being followed by Ukrainian drone. This lone soldier is followed for a while and then seen entering the shelter he made for himself. The Russian soldier is followed by drones for a while longer to see if anyone else will come, but it is seen that he is alone. Now he enters the shelter, unaware of what will happen to him. Ukrainian FPV drones carry out a kamikaze attack on the shelter. This Russian T-90 tank near Kursk, Ukraine steps on a mine. The tank is completely destroyed by a huge explosion. It seems to be very weak against mine. As of 2024, Russia's active fleet of T-90 main battle tanks consists of approximately 220 units, including 100 T-90A and 120 T-90M model. The older T-90A variants are currently being upgraded to the more advanced T-90M standard to enhance their combat effectiveness. A Russian turtle tank spotted in Kursk Oblast took 7 hits and was then stopped by a crater. The tank quickly tried to move to another area and became the target of Ukrainian drone. The tank is so durable that it continues on its way despite taking 7 hits. Only a hole in the ground managed to stop it. Russia's turtle tanks are improvised armored vehicles designed to protect troops during assaults on Ukrainian positions. These tanks feature heavy makeshift armor, often repurposed from older vehicles to withstand artillery, drones, and anti-tank weapons. The Russian tank T-80 was detected by the Ukrainian Vidar UAV team of the 60th Mechanized Brigade. The tank, which was targeted by FPV drones, was followed by drones for a while and then faced kamikaze attacks. Hundreds of tanks are caught wandering alone in open terrain in this way. It is still unknown why the Russian forces acted alone. The reasons for this strategic mistake are difficult to understand. The T-80 tank, once a powerful Soviet-era battle machine, has proven to be highly vulnerable against modern drone warfare. One of its biggest weaknesses is its thin top armor, which was never designed to withstand attacks from above. This makes it an easy target for drone-dropped munitions and loitering drones like the Lancet or FPV drone, which can strike with pinpoint accuracy. Russian fiber optic FPV drone flies over the city of Sudzha before finding and shooting down a Ukrainian striker flying over. Look at the city situation before finding the Ukrainian armored vehicle in a moment. Sudzha, a strategic town in Russia's Kursk Oblast, has become a hotspot in the ongoing conflict. Recent reports indicate that Russian forces launched a surprise attack on Ukrainian troops using a gas pipeline to infiltrate the area. This move is part of Russia's broader strategy to regain lost positions near Kursk. Here is a Russian drone that found a Ukrainian armored vehicle. Now it is launching a kamikaze attack on this vehicle. Let's look at this attack from another angle. We will be able to see everything more clearly. Take a very close look at this soldier spotted near the Donetsk region. He is being attacked by a drone. In his last image reflected on the cameras, you can see him shooting at the drone, but it's too late for him now. These drones are so fast that it is really hard to shoot them down. And this Russian soldier that you are watching from the drone camera runs onto the field and kneels on the ground begging the drone for mercy. These images of Russian soldiers are seen often. This soldier is most likely alone and does not want to die. Do you think the Ukrainian drone pilot will show him mercy? Despite all his efforts and pleas, he was shown no mercy. Do you think he deserved it? Ukrainian soldiers traveling by car notice a Russian drone following them. They immediately get out of the vehicle and take position. The soldier trying to shoot the drone waits carefully. They don't have many chances to hit him. If they don't, it will be their end. Here comes the drone. The Ukrainian soldier is waiting very calmly and confidently. Yes, he managed to shoot it. This is a really difficult shot. In these interesting images, the Russian unit is using a Lada brand vehicle. The Russian soldiers traveling in this old model vehicle are detected by Ukrainian drones. The car is stuck in mud and cannot move. The vehicle is stuck in the mud and cannot move. Russian soldiers get out of the vehicle and try to pull the car out of the mud, but it is useless. The drone continues to record all these strange moments, he says. When the soldiers realize that the vehicle is no longer usable, they leave. However, the vehicle must be completely destroyed. The Ukrainian drone blows up the vehicle. There was a lot of talk on social media about Russian soldiers driving Ladas around the battlefield, but any vehicle that works on the battlefield is useful. Well, this vehicle most likely belonged to an abandoned civilian. A Russian vehicle hidden in the trees is destroyed by an airstrike. This vehicle is used to prevent communication. It was there to disrupt communication between Ukrainian soldiers by jamming radio frequencies. Boris Oblast 2 is a Russian electronic warfare system used primarily for signal jamming and communication disruption. It is designed to target and neutralize enemy communication systems, radar, and GPS signals, essentially disrupting the ability of opposing forces to coordinate and communicate effectively. These images are very recently recorded. Ukrainian drones are targeting logistics routes and attacking Russian vehicles. Many tanks and similar vehicles are being destroyed. Russia has made significant progress in the Kursk region, recently capturing the Lebedevka settlement, which had been under Ukrainian control since August 2024. This move is part of Russia's broader strategy to encircle Ukrainian forces and sever key supply lines, including the road to Sudzha, with an estimated 10,000 Ukrainian soldiers currently at risk. This advance could force a Ukrainian withdrawal from the area. Russia continues to condemn the presence of European military forces in Ukraine, framing it as a direct NATO intervention which they deem unacceptable. Meanwhile, US President Donald Trump has threatened harsh sanctions and tariffs in response to Russia's ongoing aggression, and Ukrainian President Zelensky is calling for international support to strengthen Ukraine's air defense system. In conclusion, the war's outcome is shaped by Russia's military operations, the ongoing drone and missile strikes, international responses, and efforts to resolve the conflict through negotiation. Both sides remain in conflict and the situation continues to evolve, with global attention focused on the unfolding event.